What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rhino Review Stuff. I'm Rhino, and I review stuff. And today is Free Day Friday, so I got out of the toy closet the last figure in a 3-figure set. If you've already read the title, you already know what it is, so let's just roll the intro. So today I've got Beasts, Aliens, Mechs, B.A.M. This is JX-101. This is the final figure that I needed to complete the trilogy from Jakks. I will leave a link in the description to the other two. I think there was a werewolf and an alien, and I absolutely adore the werewolf. Let's see how I feel about this robot. Go ahead and get my knife ready because I know I'm just going to be chopping this thing up. I really wish that they would make some new ones in this toy line because they're really cool and they've just got some nice functionality going on, but yeah, there's only 3. So this one is JX-101, created by the military to protect and serve until it became self-aware and escaped. So yeah, this robot's man-made, of course. And down here at the bottom, we've got Kronax the alien, and we've got Saberjaws, the werewolf guy. And, yeah, I absolutely love Saberjaws. Totally awesome figure. They're both back there on that shelf. And much like previous figures, yeah, he's got tape protecting his face because the paint on these is just so wonderful. All right, yeah, we got tie-downs every which way, so I'm going to get those knocked off real quick. There, wrapping around the body right. Aw, I got one right here, maybe, if I can get it. I got one here on the hand, and this hand, and I think that's about it. So, yes, that wasn't too difficult after all. Wow. All right, I am legit impressed with this. This has so much more like body movement than some of the other figures. At least it feels like that. We've got shoulder. We've got arms. We've got wrists. We've got head. We don't have a hip, so it does lie to us. We've got knees. And yeah, that's about it. But that's great. So many good poses. I'm glad it's got knee articulation. That's something that some of the other figures that I've been looking at in the past have been severely lacking. And, yeah, this guy's going to have some pretty cool poses. So, checking out the actual figure, let me go ahead and zoom in here. Looks like we got a little bit more tape on his chest plate. And, of course, it had to leave a little bit of schmutz. What kind of life would it be if it didn't leave some schmutz? So, I will attack that with some IPA later. Painting looks good. There's no obvious flaws on the upper body. Articulation here on the head feels pretty good. He does have pretty wide range there on his neck. He does not look up or down. That's okay. Sculpt is really nice. I'm kind of surprised. I was really thinking I was not going to like this guy. But now that I've actually got it in hand, I really do. All right, here at the elbow, we got one of those joints that goes up and down and swivels all the way around, so pretty nice there. I do wish they had used some blue, but I understand that it's probably really attached to this piece here, and this blue here is like an over piece or something. Elbow looks good. Check out his fist. So one hand is balled up in a fist. It is not able to be opened up and put anything in there. If I ever really decide to get into some customizing stuff, I do have a tool that I could just zip that out real quick, and we can give him a weapon. I think that might be pretty neat to give him a giant sword. Chest right here looks pretty good. You know, surprisingly, it actually does have a nick there on the paint. That's terrible. But, gosh, I guess that means the tape that they put on him isn't really that protective after all. Gosh, who would have thought? This arm exactly the same, except for the hand. He's got kind of a type hand. Looks really nice. I wish it was articulated, but you know what? When you get these $8 figures, you're not going to have that good of articulation. And yes, I forgot to mention, this was $8. I did pick it up at Big Lots, just like the other guys. So, yes, very pleased about that. Onto the legs. He does have hips that go up and down or forward and back, and they do go side to side. That's nice. So, really, you can get some good poses out of this guy. Knees right here. Looking pretty good. Oh, I like the inner thigh there. They've actually got some textured plastic going on. I like that. Like, they actually went in on a few details that you just wouldn't expect in this price range. The legs here look really cool. I love the pistons there. So it's like pumping back and forth. That's really nice. Got some hydraulics. I really wish there was a little bit of ankle articulation. It would be nice to be able to put this in a slightly different position. But really, this robot is just crying out to be on one of those standing on its enemies type positions where he's got one foot up on something and the other foot's on the ground. That is what this guy is all about. And give him a nice holding a skull in his hand. I would like to do that. I think that would be pretty cool. I would not like to do that in real life. I'm saying I would like to do that sort of pose with the toy. Yeah, that's what I really meant. But yeah, this guy, ZX-101, is that what it is? Or no, yeah, JX-101 is a pretty stinking good figure. I like this a lot more than I like the Alien, for sure. Jakks Pacific really knocked it out of the park with this guy. They're huge. I mean, look at that. You don't get huge toys like this for $8. I'm really impressed. Jakks Pacific, he did great. So, speaking of doing great, if you just came here for the toy, you can probably end now, but let's do my usual Friday update. A lot has been going on. You might have noticed I've skipped a couple of Fridays, and I've really just kind of run out of, time to do YouTube. So over this summer, I took a third job. And my third job has been making those little 30-second video clips that you see on Amazon. And it pays really good, and I was really having a lot of fun, but I got to where I was getting 15 to 20 products a week that I had to do a little 30-second clip on, and that was taking up literally all of my time. I was just tired. I was exhausted. I could not get myself to do a good full YouTube video. So I apologize for that. I have contacted all of the folks and I said, hey, listen, I'm cutting back. I am not doing that many projects at once. If it's something really cool like a 3D printer or laser printers or something like that, then yes, I will be doing those. I actually have a couple of laser etchers over here that I cannot wait to do an unboxing, building, and testing and review and all of the good stuff for. That's really, really important to me. Next couple of days, I do have a couple of videos coming out at 7 in the morning, of course, because I like to do mine in the morning, except for my Friday videos like this. And, I've got like a really awesome MP3 player, probably the coolest, best MP3 player I have ever used in my life. Now, I've had some that have really high quality audio. This one doesn't have that, but it does have everything else. Like, if you are looking for an MP3 player that does all of the different file types, plays movies, has a decent touchscreen, and you can sideload apps, check out my video here on Sunday, because that might be the MP3 player for you. It is certainly the MP3 player for me. In addition to that, I've also got another MP3 player that was sent to me, and it is supposed to be a high-fidelity hi-fi player, and I can't wait to hear what the audio sounds like pumping out of that thing. I imagine it'll be better than the Android one that I have the review on Sunday. What else do I got over here? I've got another robot. This one probably won't make it to YouTube. I'm not quite sure yet. It's just one of those things, So that's what's coming up on the channel. That's my usual Friday update. On a completely side note, I have been having some health issues, which has also been preventing me from hopping onto YouTube. So this summer, I was diagnosed with diabetes. So that's a first. I did not think that would happen to me. I usually, surprisingly, you might not be able to tell, but I actually eat pretty healthy. So I was kind of surprised that I ended up with diabetes. Really weird. Wasn't expecting it. Also, my back issues from years and years ago, before I ever started YouTube. So I got in a motorcycle accident about 22 years ago. and it really messed up my back, and it aggravated something that I guess I've had all my life. I've got degenerative disc disease. So yeah, the motorcycle accident aggravated that. I've already had one surgery about 7 years ago, and I am ready to grab surgery number 2 because, ouch, I am in constant pain. I've had a few more rounds of weird illnesses that have taken away my voice this summer. I've been limping around since probably March of last year. This week, I finally got some medication for my back. And yeah, seriously, it took that long. Thank you, American Medical Services. But finally got some medication, and I slept all through the night for the first time since probably spring break of last year. So that was a big deal. So yeah, my health really sucks. We've had several deaths in the family. It's been a wild, wild 3 months. This summer has just been absolutely crazy. But now it's coming to a close. I am mellowing out. I am taking my time. I am moving back from all of the stuff that was really stressing me out and making things difficult. And even though I've got a box here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things that I've got to do videos for, they're actually going to be fun ones, and I actually want to do them for YouTube. And I really kind of do want to do that robot one for YouTube. It just won't be a full review and in-depth or anything like that. So anyways, that was the Jakks Pacific robot from the B.A.M figure line. JX-101. Much cooler than much cooler than the alien, and much the same as the werewolf Saberjaws. I like him. I like him a lot. Channel's coming back. I am stopping the, send me something and I'll do a video for you. And I'm going to stick with toys and the cool things that I really like. And yes, I have said that at least 3 times a year for the past 5 years, but I think I mean it this time. It's time for me to just do me again. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed my little rant here at the end. If you did happen to watch the whole thing, maybe drop me a like and a subscribe, whatever. Doesn't matter to me really, but hey, join me again, will you? Bye-bye. Before we go, I forgot to throw in that little sponsored video clip. If you guys recall, a couple of weeks back, or actually about a month ago, I did get sponsorship from a company that sells really cool lights. I am using it right here. You can kind of see the light moving around when I'm moving it. There it is. So yeah, they are really cool lights. I do really like them, and here's their clip. Vafi is an up-and-coming seller of quality lighting products for the home. There's something for every room with floor lamps, table lamps, and a pretty cool night light for the kids. Officially one of the coolest lights I have in my office is their LED floor lamp with adjustable color temperatures and articulated swing arm that makes it perfect for video work and general use. Now I mention that night light because I really want to try one of these for myself. It's got several different lighting modes and can detect a baby's cry or other loud noises within about 6.5 feet and automatically turns on. That's pretty cool. So be sure to check out their website and that sweet LED floor lamp. Got an exclusive coupon code below to provide an additional $6 off the original price. Bundle up those coupons together and you've got a pretty sweet deal on a pretty awesome lamp. Vafi is lighting your world.